Hello, this is Sherline of Kathanika. The story I have for you today is a folk tale from Russia. It is called The Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, on the farm of Farmer Yuri, there lived a little red hen. Little Red Hen was a helpful and hard-working creature. Little Red Hen was well loved by all the animals on the farm. Little Red Hen had, amongst others, three special friends. They were Boris, the farmer's pet dog, Tatiana, the farmer's beloved cat, and Nikolai, the farmer's favorite drake. Unlike the hard-working red hen, Boris, the farmer's pet dog, was a lazy fellow. He loved eating and watching the other animals on the farm from the roof of the barn. Tatiana, the farmer's beloved cat, was no better. Tatiana, the cat, loved to eat and sleep. Tatiana, the cat, could be found sleeping in various corners of Farmer Yuri's house. Nikolai, the farmer's favorite drake, was a different character altogether. Nikolai the drake was extremely noisy. Quack, 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 quack. He went all day long. But Boris the dog and Tatiana the cat and Nikolai the drake were good at heart. And so the little red hen liked being friends with them. One day, little red hen was going about scratching the earth looking for morsels of food when she came across a few kernels of wheat lying on the ground. Little Red Hen had an idea. If we plant the seeds and nurture the plants, we can harvest many more kernels, grind them into flour, and have fresh bread, thought Little Red Hen. Little Red Hen asked her friends, "Who will help me plant the seeds so that we can eat fresh bread?" "Not I," barked Boris the lazy dog. "Not I," purred Tatiana the sleepy cat. "Quack, quack, not I," quacked Nikolai the noisy drake. "Then I will plant the seed myself," said Little Red Hen. And Little Red Hen found a place where the soil was soft and fertile. She scratched the earth and planted the seeds one by one by one, all by herself. Next, the seeds needed to be watered and looked after. "Who will help me water the plants and look after them?" asked Little Red Hen. "Not I," barked Boris the lazy dog. "Not I," purred Tatiana the sleepy cat. "Quack, quack, not I," quacked Nikolai the noisy drake. Little Red Hen tended the plants herself. Little Red Hen watered the plants, pulled out the weeds, added fertilizer, and took good care of the wheat. But Boris the dog just watched. Tatiana the cat just slept. And Nikolai the drake, he just quacked. They all said it was too much effort and they were too busy to help. By the end of summer, the wheat grew very tall. It was time to cut the wheat. "Who will help me cut the wheat?" asked Little Red Hen. "Not I," barked Boris the dog. "Not I," purred Tatiana the sleepy cat. "Quack, quack, quack, not I," quacked Nikolai the noisy drake. "Then I will," said the Little Red Hen. Little Red Hen got out a sickle and cut the wheat all by herself. It was now time to take the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour. Little Red Hen asked her friends, Who will help me take the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour? Not I, barked Boris the lazy dog. Not I, purred Tatiana the sleepy cat. Quack, quack, quack! Not I, quacked Nikolai the noisy drake. Then I will, said Little Red Hen. So Little Red Hen put the wheat into a sack and carried the sack of wheat to the flour mill all by herself. The miller ground the wheat into soft, white flour. Little Red Hen carried the heavy sack of flour back to the farm. Little Red Hen was tired. She asked her friends, "Who will help me bake the bread?" Not I, barked Boris the lazy dog. Ah, not I, purred Tatiana the sleepy cat. Quack, 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 not I, quacked Nikolai the noisy drake. Then I will bake the bread myself, said Little Red Hen. And she did just that. Little Red Hen mixed the flour with a pinch of salt and a little bit of yeast to make the dough. After the dough rose, she put it in the oven to bake. Soon, the delicious aroma of freshly baked bread wafted through the air over the farm and reached the noses of the farm animals. Yum, yum, said Boris the lazy dog, sniffing the air as he smacked his lips. Something smells delicious, said Tatiana the sleepy cat as her mouth began to water. Quack, quack, nom, 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 said Nikolai the drake as he began to drool. When the bread was done, Little Red Hen asked, "Who will help me eat the bread?" I will, said Boris the dog. I will, said Tatiana the cat. Quack, 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 quack. I will, said Nikolai the drake. No, you will not, said Little Red Hen. You did not help me plant the grain, and you did not help me care for it. You did not help me cut it and take it to the mill. You did not even help me make the bread. I will eat the bread all by myself. And that is just what she did. That, my dear friends, is the story of the Little Red Hen. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story. Do like and share this story with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye-bye.